Hey guys, let us continue with the Insight Current Affairs quiz. We are doing the May month CA MCQ and we'll continue with the economy part. So the last fact is about the sub-components of GDP. What are they? Private final consumption expenditure, gross fixed capital formation, and government final consumption expenditure, and then net export. All these are the sub-components of GDP. And the next news is related to environment related current affairs. So the first fact is about the traffic. So this is an organization started in 1976 by the WWF along with the IUCN. So this is an NGO. It will help to check that the trade in the wild plants and animals are not a threat to the conservation of nature. That is the primary work of this particular NGO named Traffic. Next fact is related to certain terms in use like Bavari, Nadi, Kazan. These are the traditional water conservation structures. And the next fact is related to Global Assessment Report on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Service. So this is a report by Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Service. So this report is released by Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Service. And the next fact is related to Buxbaha Protected Forest. This forest is in MP. Then Balukand Konark Wildlife Sanctuary, Odisha. Then Bhagavan Mahavir Wildlife Sanctuary and Mullam National Park. It is in Goa. Right. And then next one is related to urban heat island. So this is the local temporary phenomenon. So the temperature range is from 3 to 5 degrees Celsius. What is the reason? High-rise building and the lack of green cover. And the next news fact is related to zero tillage. This helps in carbon sequestration and requires minimum labor compared to the traditional farming method. And this will help in reducing the soil erosion and also crop duration. And the next fact is related to forest fire. So in India, the period between November to June is famous for forest fire. That is, forest fires are popular in these months. And three categories of forest fires are there: ground based, then surface, crown fire. So ground fire is something which is rare in India, whereas we often find ground based forest fire in Himachal areas, and it is highest in Madhya Pradesh, followed by Uttarakhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. Next fact is related to Forest Right Act. This is the implementing agency is Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Now they have equal rights and titles issued under the Act of Women. And the next fact is related to photo remediation. The cost, it is a cost-effective one in comparison with other remediation method, and there is no external energy source except sunlight. And what is the use? The use of hyper-accumulated plants to absorb toxic material present in the soil is called phytoremediation. Next fact is related to community forest resource rights. So this is under the section 3(1) subclass 1 of ST and other traditional forest dwellers Recognition of Forest Right Act, or simply known as Forest Right Act. So the Community Forest Resource Right Act. So this particular act is related to the traditional forest dwellers. So this FRA is for protecting, regenerating and conservation or managing. And Simlipal National Park is in Odisha. This is the first national park to recognize the community forest resource right. And the next fact is related to Kangar Gati National Park. This is in Chhattisgarh, and it recognized 4,000 community forest right in the state. After Odisha, Simlipal. So Simlipal is the first one. Now Kangar Gati National Park. Last fact in environment is related to electrostatic precipitator. It will help in removing almost 99% of the particulate matter in the exhaust from thermal power plant. Then motor vehicle with catalytic converter use unleaded petrol because lead in the petrol inactivates the catalyst. And the next one is related to scrubber. It can remove the gases like SO2 from the exhaust of coal-fired power. So that's all for today. Thank you.